Hi, I'm here today with Jeff, and we're going to show you how to groove tires, our Claw-Daddy tire. When it gets smooth, how you can groove it and then get more life out of it. Today we're going to use, it's a Van Alstyne G1000 machine, and you'll notice it has 4 settings for temperature. And this one has an on and off switch, but in some of the newer versions it's low temperature. It's low temperature versus high temperature. And when we do that, when we groove guns, when we groove our tires, usually we put it on the number 3 setting and we put it on low. That's the control part. This is the gun part itself. And as you can see, that gun pretty much looks like a pistol grip. When we put the blades in, we put them on by this Teflon part right here. And you'll notice there's some wafers that we fish the blades in. Right here you see the blades, and now Jeff's going to put one of those blades into the gun. When Jeff does that, remember it is a razor blade, at least on one edge, and you make sure that the razor blade is pointing away from the pistol. Be sure that you don't hurt yourself when you stick it in there. When Jeff puts it in, he puts it in all the way to the end. And usually what I tend to do when I'm doing this is I go flush with this back end. And in so doing, I'm getting about a 1-inch tread, I'm getting about a 1-inch deep cut. And then I tighten it up, and that's what you see Jeff doing right there. He tightens it up, and then you can see how that blade is in there nice and tight. Now Jeff's going to move the control box down and plug it in and show you how we actually groove. By the way, you plug it into your basic 110 outlet. There's nothing very special about that. And the real trick is you need to make sure that you are out of the wind. It is a very thin razor blade that you're going to get red hot. And in so doing, with a little bit of wind, you could cool that blade right off. So for us today, we are in a garage doing this. Although I can tell you that I have been on a farm, and it was in a barn, and right outside the open door of the barn, there was snow blowing. So as long as you're out of the wind, it works better. You ready, Jeff?
Sure am.
All right. Let's see what you got, buddy. Okay, that's cut all the way through. Okay, after you make your cut, then you can either use a screwdriver or something to try to get that piece of rubber out. And you'll notice he kind of fished underneath the edge. And all he has to do is pry it up a little bit, and then he can literally grab it with his hand and pull it right out. And that really is all there is to it. You'll notice it's a nice clean cut. Not much really to that. And when you are doing that, it stays clean like that. And you'll notice there wasn't a whole lot of smoke going on with that. When there's a lot of smoke, you either have the temperature too high or you're going too slow. It's one of those two things is a guarantee. But you could see how Jeff was able to make a cut with some pretty strong bends in there, and it all worked well. Thank you very much.